We are already on reading number 6 in the one and only Ivan. But before we start reading, I'd love to have you go to the Google form and just stop and write down what's the biggest thing you know from what we've read in the past. And then based on that, what are you wondering too? Because good readers are always driven by what they know and what they wonder. So we'll take just a second to do that. We are ready to start reading number 6. The first little chapter title is called Bob. I explained my plan to Bob. Ivan, he says, trust me on this one. The problem is not your appetite. He hops onto my chest and licks my chin, checking for leftovers. Bob is a stray, which means he does not have a permanent address. He is so speedy, so wily, that mall workers long ago gave up trying to catch him. Bob can sneak into cracks and crevices like a tracked rat. He lives well off the ends of hot dogs he pulls from the trash, and for dessert, he laps up the spilled lemonade and the splattered ice cream cones. I've tried to share my food with Bob, but he's a picky eater and he prefers to hunt for himself. Bob is He's tiny, wiry, and fast, like a barking squirrel. He is nut-colored and big-eared. His tail moves like weeds in the wind, spiraling, dancing. Bob's tail makes me dizzy and confused. It has meanings within meanings, like human words. I am sad, it says. I'm happy, it says. Beware, I may be tiny, but my teeth are sharp. Gorillas don't have any use for tails. Our feelings are uncomplicated. Our rumps are unadorned. Bob used to have 3 brothers and 2 sisters. Humans tossed them out of a truck onto the freeway when they were a few weeks old, and Bob rolled into the ditch. The others did not. His first night on the highway, Bob slept in the icy mud of the ditch, and when he woke, he was so cold that his legs would not bend for an hour. The next night, Bob slept under some dirty hay near the big top mall garbage bins. And the following night, Bob found the spot in the corner of my domain where the glass is broken. I dreamed that I'd eaten a furry donut, and when I woke up in the dark, I discovered a tiny puppy snoring on the top of my belly. It had been so long since I'd felt the comfort of another's warmth that I was not sure what to do. Not that I hadn't had visitors. Mac had been in my domain, of course, and many other keepers. I'd seen my share of rats zip past, and the occasionally wayward sparrow had fluttered in through the hole in the ceiling. But they never stayed long. I didn't move all night for fear of waking Bob. Once I asked Bob why he didn't want a home. Humans, I had noticed, seemed to be irrationally fond of dogs, and I could see why a puppy would be easier to cuddle with than, say, a gorilla. Everywhere is my home, Bob answered. I'm a wild beast, my friend, untamed and undaunted. I told Bob he could work in the shows like Snickers, the poodle who rides Stella. Bob said Snickers sleeps on a pink pillow in Mac's office. He said that she eats foul-smelling meat from a can. He made a face. His lips curled, revealing tiny needles of teeth. Poodles, he said, are parasites. Mac gives me a fresh crayon, a yellow one, and 10 pieces of paper. Time to earn your keep, Picasso, he mutters. I wondered who this Picasso is. Does he have a tire swing like me? Does he eat his crayons? I know I have lost my magic, so I try my best. I clutch the crayon and think. I scan my domain. What is yellow? A banana? I draw a banana. The paper tears, but only a little. I lean back and Mac picks up the drawing. Another day, he says. Another scribble, he says. 1 down, 9 to go. What else is yellow, I wonder, scanning my domain. I draw another banana and then 8 more. 3 visitors are here, a woman, a boy, a girl. I strut across my domain for them. I dangle from my tire swing, and I eat 3 banana peels in a row. The boy spits at my window. The girl throws a handful of pebbles. Sometimes I'm glad the glass is there. After the show, the spit pebble children come back. I display my impressive teeth. I splash in my filthy pool. I grunt and hoot. I eat and eat and eat some more. The children pound their pathetic chests. They toss more pebbles. Slimy chimps, I mutter, and I throw a me-ball at them. Sometimes I wish the glass were not there. I'm sorry I called those children slimy chimps. My mother would be ashamed of me. So here's the end of the chapter, and once again, just go to your Google form and write down all your questions, predictions, and feelings and thoughts, which you also should do during the reading. Whenever I'm reading and you have a question, prediction, feeling, or thought, just pause the tape and pause the YouTube and then just go ahead and write that. And then, of course, tomorrow when we are all together, whether it's online or in class, then we will share your beautiful questions, predictions, feelings, and thoughts. That'll be the best part of the whole thing. So we'll see you soon.